What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Orca. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be reacting to creepy TikTok videos, conspiracy videos, all that good stuff, man. Hey, before we get into these TikToks, do your boy a solid, man. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's get straight to it. I'm gonna put the entire world under a spell. Sounds crazy.
No idea. Do you know who this is? Comment below if you think you know, but don't cheat. She has influenced the entire spiritual community, including you. She has actually influenced, put it in a not letter C's. That's where they get their symbol from. It was her. She actually has put all of you watching this video under a spell, and you don't even know it. What is a spell?
Cat.
A spell comes from the word.
Let's find out. Let's find out if he's telling the truth. I don't believe it so far.
P-E-L, not the spelling word spell, hocus pocus spell. And that word is from Old English. It actually means a story. She has put you all under a story. When you have a story running in your subconscious mind, it affects the way that you see the world. It even affects your biology, your etymology, your autonomy, and your actual spirit. The stories we believe affect us more than you know. Put you under the spell of higher and lower consciousness. But there is no such thing as higher and lower consciousness, only different kinds of consciousness. A butterfly sees colors that you can't even comprehend. An orca has a part of their brain to understand emotions that you couldn't even begin to fathom. How dare you say that you have a higher consciousness than them? No, that is an illusion of superiority. You have a different kind of consciousness, a consciousness that allows you to see the metaphysical world. She put you under a certain kind of race spell. She used a term called the root races, and she told you that some races, based on their civilization that they build, have a spark of consciousness in them that other races do not. Yes, she was a white supremacist, a spiritual white
That's written all over her face.
Just like your boy Hit, won't say his full name, but he loved her and her contribution. Another spell she put on you was the law of attraction spell. You believe the law of attraction is some ancient knowledge as it's presented to you. But she really stole the law of attraction from Hermetic philosophies, ancient Kemetic philosophies, ancient Hinduism philosophy, and ancient Buddhism philosophy. And then she corrupted it, changed it into something else. And Oprah sold it to you when she pushed The Secret. But the law of attraction is not what you think it is. The philosophy of order is 100 times more effective than a law of attraction. Why don't you know about the philosophy of order? There is a free book for the philosophy of order, PDF. If you want access to this knowledge, read the description below. And who is this? Well, I always say her first name. I'm sure y'all commented the rest of her name below. She was a Russian occultist, esoteric, highly knowledgeable, highly intelligent, white supremacist spiritualist from Russia, Helena, or who many call the Madame. I love you all. Peace.
Too is that you can't get over it, and you can't get past slavery, bro. It's so embedded into your brain that anytime anybody starts talking about something else, you start going back into slavery.
Listen. This is what white people always do. They try to make people seem bad for remembering the past, but remembering the past is an American value.
Yeah.
Do you remember 9/11?
Yeah.
Why? It's in the past.
Right. I do remember 9/11.
Okay.
I'm not going to take 9/11 in the memory of it and then take an entire people group
I want to finish my
and
point
try
real
to
quick.
pin what happened with 9/11 on them, and I'm not going to walk around.
But they did. America did do that. America did when they go get vengeance for what happened. America did go get vengeance for what happened in 9/11. And the people who did 9/11, the people who flew them planes in those Twin Towers, the pilot who could be responsible died. But they still want to go drop bombs on what you say innocent people. And this is why I say it's a hypocrisy when it comes to Christianity. Because American Christianity A white Christianity is different from black people's Christianity. It's different. We have to be like, forget this slavery. We're in a better time. Let's pray for forgiveness. Meanwhile, white Americans, their Christianity is vengeance.
Hold on. Oh my gosh. Wait a second.
Brother was,
do you know what this is?
He was eating.
You have no idea. Comment below if you think you know what this is. But I'm telling you,
I have no
it's
clue
so
what that is.
unbelievable that they don't even have to hide it. Don't cheat. 3, 2, 1. This is Halal bin Shahab. Some of y'all are like, so what? Who's that? That's Lucifer. But that's not the unbelievable part. This statue is symbolically showing that Lucifer came to earth as a historical king that we can point to, a Babylonian king. You see, that's what this is alluding to. We're going to have to break this down. Make sure you favorite and follow. So the philosophy of order reveals what a spirit is. A spirit is a collection of attributes, the essence of something. Every spirit has a matrix, a medium or structure in which they develop. The matrix comes from mature, and mature means womb. This is deep. I'm going to try not to lose y'all, but it's deep. As long as you have the matrix of a spirit, it will keep reoccurring.
To me,
That's why
sense.
you can't really die. As long as the metaphysical matrix that created you exists, then you'll come back into being, just in different versions of you. Who is Atar? Atar is an ancient Canaanite god. He was called the son of the dawn, the morning star. He tried to sit on a deity's throne, but he was literally too small for it, and he was kicked from heaven. Sound familiar? A myth is not meant to be true, at least not historically. It's meant to tell you about the spirit in question. Follow me. Romance movies are not meant to be historically correct. They're meant to teach you about the spirit of love, because you can't point to it physically. What are the collection of attributes the spirit of Atar? Celestial ambition, illegitimate ascent, humiliating fall, association with Venus or the morning star. The first time you hear of Lucifer is in the Hebrew Bible, Isaiah. He calls him Halal bin Shahar, which is later translated as Lucifer, because it means shining one. Atar and Lucifer have the same exact attribute. They're the same exact spirit with the same story. Spirits manifest on earth as physical entities when something has the highest manifestation of those collection of attributes. This was a king named Sargon II. He seized power in Babylon to an illegitimate throne. Then Sargon claimed divine status, and he was known to wear a bunch of jewelry, to be beautiful, to shine, but he could not properly run the kingdom. He ended up dying in war shamefully, and they could not recover the body. Still don't believe me? Well, scholars agree that when Isaiah was talking about Lucifer, he was talking about the king of Babylon, Sargon II. Scholars think that means Lucifer doesn't exist. No, that's the manifestation of him on earth. Some of you might be wondering, how did my church not teach me that Lucifer actually walked on the earth as a man? And that the Bible said that when he talked about Lucifer. That's because you and the people in your church are under the Bible. Spells are real. Spell comes from the Old English word S-P-E-L, is where gospel comes from. It actually means story. So if I put you under my story, if I plant a story in your subconscious mind, I've put you under a spell, whether it's good or bad. You all believe that the Bible is univocal and all the authors agreed. This keeps you from understanding the true history of Yahweh, Lucifer, and other deities and entities in the Bible. There is a free audiobook that tells the truth about Yahweh. Read the description below to learn more. I love you all.
Yo, what if I told you this how 4 extra lost his hand? Would y'all believe me? Like, I'm gonna show y'all proof this nigga on some different shit, bro. Like, he on some different type of time, and nigga be doing
He's a strange individual.
All that spiritual shit is real, my nigga. Gangster. Watch this video, and y'all better hit that follow and share button. Run me my likes, my nigga, cause I'm about to show y'all some shit. Alright, so this the part 4 extra knocks the cup down, and y'all gonna see why he lost his hand.
A lot of people don't know, right? But this all started because of Adam 22, right? It all started over some fighting shit. So I guess they're trying to soup you up to fight me to see if you can fight. Because Adam don't think you can fight. Listen, he set you over to fight with this blood, nigga, right? And he said you duck the fade, right? So I'm like, no, listen, that's what he told me. He said duck the fade. He said when he get in here, he text me. He said when he get in here, tell him he duck the fade. He said you duck the fade, right? But you want to fight.
So Adam set this up? Oh, he panicked with his right hand. Not the holy water.
first off, let me tell you. First off, it's holy water. Don't worry about it.
So y'all just seen the part where 4 Extra hits the cup with his right hand.
That's crazy.
What? Nah, bro. And then look after this video, nigga. Unc said, yo,
it could be a coincidence.
That's the holy water, my nigga.
Yeah, he panicked.
He started panicking.
Hold up, cuz. Oh shit. Hold up, cuz. Holy water. You talking about, nigga? Hold up. He gonna fuck up.
Now look at Unc's face. The nigga looks scared. Like he looks scared to death. Like nigga 4 Extra just did some crazy shit, bro. Like damn, bro. Like you just fucked up type shit. Like just look at his face, my nigga. Like that ass. And then at the end of the video, the nigga just said, nah, it just holy water. Don't worry about it. What? Make it make sense, bro. That's some wicked witchcraft shit, bro.
First off, let me tell you. First off, it's holy water. Don't worry about it.
So y'all niggas still don't think it's a coincidence? Say less. Let me show you more proof. This is 607 Unc and this is 4 Extra. Now look at the cup. The cup is gold, blue, and red. Unc always have his cup wrapped with bandanas, always with blue and red. You heard? Now I want y'all niggas to pay real good attention to this. I'm about to fuck y'all minds up again. So this part right here is where 4 Extra was threatening Unc, and Unc used his cup for protection.
You gonna die right here. I smoke your ass and niggas, you gonna die at no jumpers, niggas. I don't give a f. I'm gonna flatline you right here and go to jail and laugh at your ass while you on a projector dead. And I'm gonna be doing burpees in jail, laughing at your ass while these bitches picking up my collect calls.
So all of a sudden, Unc took off the blue bandana which he's wearing on his head, and he left the red bandana on the gold cup. It's not a coincidence. And we gonna get this straight. Unc was never scared. He acted scared. And look, he put that red bandana so he could offend 4 Extra. He know what he's doing. He's playing chess, not checkers. So let's ask ChatGPT, what do that mean? A gold cup with a red bandana. A ghost gold cup with a red bandana holding water in it is a powerful spiritual imagery, especially in traditions like voodoo, hoodoo, Santeria, and even folk magic. Here what each element likely symbolizes when combined. So let's take a look at the breakdown. A skull often represents the ancestors, spiritual sight and death energy, connection to the dead and underworld. In voodoo, it can invoke Baron, I don't know how you say his name, rule over the dead. So you already know Unc playing with death.
Speak that
and then
name,
for the
brother.
bandana tied around the skull, it symbolizes a spirit that fights
you
for you
dodged the bullet.
or protects you. A dead soldier, a revolutionary, or a vengeful ancestor. Man, stop playing with Unc, my nigga. He know what he doing, bro. He not talking about that BD, GD, whatever he be saying. He put them colors on that gold cup for a reason, my nigga. Nigga playing with voodoo, gang. So let me fuck y'all niggas up even more. Look at this shit. This shit getting wicked. Ain't this a bitch? What? Red and gold?
Red and gold.
Red and gold? Huh? What?
There's no way, bro.
Yo, hit that follow button. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not one of these niggas, man. Gangster.
Hey, that's crazy.
Ain't that crazy? That's how
lie.
evil this shit is, bro. They backdoor this nigga 4 Extra. You know his career is based on fades and squabbles, my nigga. They gave that nigga dynamites instead of firecrackers, my nigga. Backdoored him. Gangster. After Unc was on that podcast for 1 day and quit it. You know something was up when nigga quit it in 1 day. Come on, bro. And all of a sudden, you got a golden red cup. And then golden red fucking dynamites, my nigga. Man, stop playing with me, bro. Look how his career ended, bro. From blowing up his fucking hand. The nigga didn't get shot. This nigga's an active gang member. Nigga always dissing somebody. The nigga, yo, bro, I ain't see this nigga not fight one nigga on the net yet. I ain't see no op sliding on this nigga, but all of a sudden your hand blow up. Come on, bro. Stop playing with me, my nigga. Man, they set that nigga up, gang. They set that nigga up. Gangster, bro. Yo, Unc knew what he was doing. He acted scared so he could summon all them evil spirits, my nigga. That ass. For protection, my nigga.
Like what I just heard about them in court and Jane Doe, 50 Cent baby mama, is saying that during Bianca's birthday in January of last year, they participated in a dual freak off together and was watching each other have sex with the sex workers. And apparently 50 Cent baby mama was saying that, you know, not only did she have eyes for Diddy after her friend got married and move on, she had eyes for Kanye. Said she flashed Kanye her breasts. Kanye said, I always had a crush on you. It was just all in one big room fucking. So much so that Diddy's team, they didn't mention that it was.
You know, it's too freaky out here. Like we gotta. Bro, the level of freakiness has to stop, bro. This shit is out of hand. It's getting too out of hand, bro. When did this start, bro? Like, listening to this, the trial, the Diddy trial, bro, there's not, how is people this freaky? That's what I want to know. How is people this freaky, bro? Half of the stuff that he was doing never crossed my mind. It was just too nasty, bro. We gotta do better, bro.
Kanye, they said high profile rapper that they did this with, right? They didn't mention Kanye. So this is coming from me and my sources.
Clearly he on
it together because Kanye and Diddy was in Vegas together around that time on the same private jet together. Ironically, when all this shit was said and Diddy's team was pressing for Jane Doe to say who the rapper was, because of course Diddy is trying to establish that this is a lifestyle, this is just sex. These Jane Does are upset because of Young Miami having this stage.
Not what this is, something else,
Young Miami is an actual celebrity. It looks good. It makes him appeal to younger people. Showing up with a 50 Cent baby mother or Gina didn't do that. Cassie used to do that, but y'all don't do that. You do hotel nights, you do lube, you do Ricos. There's a certain time and a place for you hoes. When I saw him with Young Miami, it killed me. That's the only reason why you understand,
bitch. What the fuck did she just say?
Let's just be honest. Well, she doesn't get to do freak off. She was doing them too. I don't know if y'all remember that interview when they were at Rolling Loud. Young Miami and JT was at Rolling Loud. They were being interviewed by a girl who has done reality TV. I can't remember her name. But then she stops and she was like, "You don't remember me?" And she asked Young Miami this. Young Miami was like, "No." She was like, "Yes, you do. Remember we were on that trip together? We done 2 trips together." And Young Miami was like, "Oh, yeah. I remember. Ha, 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 ha." And JT was just like, they were selling pussy together.
That's treacherous.
See, JT, like Young Miami knows her position. She knows where she comes from. So now Diddy's team was trying to press Jane Doe to say who the rapper was. Let's get it popping. And guess what the rapper did? Show the video, Jasmine.
Yeah.
Bro, don't just blurt no crazy ass shit out like that. Is you crazy?
Ass right around, they wouldn't let him in. Kanye had got word, and of course he was probably, briefed by Diddy's team saying like we're gonna press Jane Doe to say the name of the celebrity. He pops up the next day like, "Bitch, no the fuck you not, bitch, get my shit." Now, from what I read, now I don't know how accurate this is. Me and my team was going back and forth. There's some mixed conversations. Some people are saying Jane Doe said that her and Diddy were watching the rapper have sex with one of the workers. Workers meaning sex workers. The sex workers were always men. They didn't define, to my knowledge, whether the sex worker was male or female, but from what my research shows, the prostitutes in the list were all men. So if you and Diddy sat in the room while this famous rapper had sex with one of the workers, famous rapper Kanye comes out a few months ago saying, "I'm gay." I'm sure he was briefed by Diddy's team that this was going to come up in testimony. It's best I get in front of it. But after Diddy's team pressed Jane Doe and the prosecution to reveal the rapper, prosecution fought against it, and the judge agreed and said, "No, we're not going to reveal the rapper." But why not? I think if so, it kind of gives the jury saying like they all participate in this lifestyle. It's not just Diddy. And that's why Diddy's team was pressing that this information be shared. But if this person was participating in freak-offs too, why is he not being charged yet? Moving on.
They really thought a shot was going to stop what the sun is about to do. They really thought a shot was going to save them from what the sun's about to do. Holy shoot. Let's talk about it. Before we get started, TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. This is not factual. It is based on true events, but for entertainment only. If you understand the creator and you understand the sun, then you understand the energy that comes from the sun is radiation. And right now, the sun is bigger and brighter and stronger than ever before. And do you know what comes with that? Radiation poisoning. Rs, acute radiation syndrome. If you put an S in front of it, and it'll become SARS, sudden acute radiation syndrome, then a couple of things will start to make a little sense. Do you know what the symptoms are of Rs? Here you have R's, pause to read, but it has symptoms like nausea, vomiting, headache, diarrhea, fatigue, loss of appetite, fever, etc., etc. Now, I wonder what were the symptoms of CO-19? What were they again? You start to realize that they have a lot of the same symptoms. Diarrhea, nausea, vomiting, headache.
To be honest, a lot of this stuff have these symptoms, bro. These symptoms in everything you look up. So it could be that, or you know what I mean, you could be right. You never know.
Fatigue, fever, chills, cough. I mean, they literally launched rockets at the sun during the eclipse. They were called APEP. APEP is the nemesis of the sun god Ra. They literally named the rockets they launched at the sun APEP.
Now that's crazy.
Who is the nemesis of the sun. Let that sink in.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Every day you wake up, you see him spraying in the sky. Crisscross patterns here, crisscross patterns there. Now you can't see the sun anymore. They are literally at war with the sun because they know that what the sun is about to do ain't no shot that can save their ass. So all of y'all that just heard about this $21 trillion that they've spent on underground cities and bunkers, now you know why. And if you don't understand what's going to happen with the sun, and you've really followed me, then you understand the vampirism that comes behind this. And if you don't understand the vampirism that comes behind this, well, hit that follow button if you don't already follow me. And if you do, just keep on looking, because I'm dropping videos, baby. I'm dropping videos.
TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only. So let me talk to y'all about why they hid our true past, because they know what really took place is 1,000 times worse than the history we get told. Them slave stories, the picking cotton stories, it goes so much deeper. And we about to get into it. Let me remind y'all of what was really going on. The Trail of Tears. They burnt down our cities. They dropped bombs on us. They built cities on our ancestors' remains. What they couldn't hide, they flooded and called it lakes. They put our people in meat farms, sexual slavery. They had us raise their children while they called us savages. The caskets they go back to dig up and collect as soon as the cemetery's empty. The furnitures they made out of us. The bullets they made out of us. The fireworks they made out of us.
Bullets?
The sunscreen they made out of us.
Sunscreen?
The melanin supplements they made out of us. The heirlooms of our ancient relics and our remains that they passed down to this day. The destiny swap that occurred between us and them fake-ass Native Americans who claim to be indigenous people till this day. The banks they tore down. The wealth they took from us. The world fairs. The human zoos that was taking place with our people. The fact that every museum is filled with our shit. The resources they stole. They contaminated the water through heavy metals, contamination, water treatment facilities, aquamation, and called the remains they put in our water and our food an ingredient called calcium phosphate. They cut down our ancient trees and called them mountains. That same tree dust that remained, they left it there and called it sand so nothing would grow. They mined our resources dry and called the deserted lands deserts and canyons. They had our people unknowingly participate in our destruction. They had them work in hospitals where the symptoms don't get treated and the patients get treated like customers. They put up signs in the woods, state to state, saying entry prohibited once you reach a certain distance. They boxed us in on the land they built on top of our ancestors' remains and made us pay bills on it. They hid us from us and gave themselves credit while demonizing us and our ancestors. So now that the building got lifted, what you gonna do? You gonna choose to remember? Or you gonna go back to that comfortable slumber you was in? And with that being said, our shade has been revealed. We remember, we ride.
Hey, you know what's crazy about that? He probably could have kept going. He probably could have kept going for a whole nother hour. This shit is crazy, man.
In case you're wondering why this celebrity is no longer popping up on your For You page, this fucker went after the most predatory industry in the world and was canceled for it. Now just watch this video before it gets taken down.
You like sushi? I love sushi. I saw where you ate the sushi worm.
Sushi worm?
We was in Seattle. We went to a place. It was a sushi spot. Okay. I did the full review, did the full video. I posted it. 2 days later, somebody...
Oh my God, bro. That's why I don't eat raw food. That's why I don't eat sushi. I don't eat nothing raw, bro. I stay away from that. The risk is, I mean, it ain't even all that good anyways, but that's wild, bro.
Tagged me in a clip of them slowing it down, and on one of the nigiris, there was what seemed to be something moving. And I ate it. I had no idea what it was. I had no idea there was anything moving until somebody tagged me in that video. That whole thing spiraled into something else. Somebody was hospitalized a day after we left. I came and spoke up about it because I wanted to send my heart and my support to that person.
It can't be no coincidence that this guy right here goes on a podcast and says this.
So your head don't be hurting or nothing?
No, I don't have, I'm not acidic and I don't have parasites in my body. That's the parasites, the Candida, making you eat because they live off sugar. Like when you get the craving sugar and you want a sweet tooth, you got a sweet tooth. I want something sweet.
He's spitting facts.
How you get parasites?
All kind of ways you can get parasites. You can get parasites.
Eating that shit he just put in his mouth.
Transfer through saliva. Somebody that sleep in the bed with a dog and all that, you get parasites. That's why we take black seed oil. That's why we take, you know, oregano oil, and you know, that's why we detox our bodies. Like they got parasitic cleanses you could do, but like I said, I like the black seed oil. Oregano.
Hey, I will say Kevin Gates, he a freaky ass nigga. But he do be spitting real shit. He a freak, but he do be spitting that real shit though. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, I take it every day. I got oregano oil probably in my bag. I carry it with me.
Now, back in the day, all our ancestors used to treat all their ailments was oil of oregano. But yet, none of our doctors talk about it, probably because our healthcare industry is worth $4.6 trillion. You don't need a doctor's prescription to get an oil of oregano. Now, before you go get any kind of oil of oregano, make sure you're getting the one that has carvacol. Carvacol is an active ingredient that makes the oil of oregano very potent. Sadly, some companies try to cut corners on this. That is why I use this one by Micro Ingredients. Not only does it have ultra high carvacol, but it also has black seed oil, and these two ingredients together is like nature's power duo. Honestly, whenever I feel like I'm coming down with something, I just pop 2 of these. I swear to God, the next day I'm feeling better. Don't just take my word for it. Micro Ingredients has thousands and thousands of positive 5-star reviews by other people. If you're on an American diet and you're not detoxifying your body, what is you doing?
In the Southern Ocean, you saying the currents have reversed. Y'all also said that Earth's core has slowed down and it seems like it's moving backwards. Y'all just now figuring out that Earth has a heartbeat. Seeing more proof of frequency surges. And now y'all saying that Earth is spinning faster than it has ever spent. Now floods is happening. Volcanoes are erupting. Cats are gathering in strange places. The sky is looking pink at 9 o'clock at night in Atlanta. We saw another glitch in the Schumann resonance. Texas, New Mexico, North Carolina, all of these different places that are going through floods. I just want to get this straight, right? Okay, so water has always been cleansing. It's an element of memory, cleansing, transformation. It's a portal. Somebody I reacted to on my YouTube channel has said the tides have literally turned. People are talking about timeline jumping. And if you notice, floods occur during times of energetic buildup. So what does it mean when the tides turn and the currents reverse? What we see every year is a sign of an overwhelmed energetic grid. We know in America, right, the land, the energy of the land, the memory of the land has spiritual fractures all over the place. From slavery, indigenous erasure. Like 8 months ago, I really dug into the structures that they built on top of Native American burial grounds. Now, just to put another surge in your thoughts, would you say that when you are transcending, you're going in the process of transition into the afterlife, your body goes back into the earth, so your body, your flesh becomes one with nature? Anybody remember when Moana grandma became a stingray and she just came one with the ocean? When burial grounds is disrespected, ancestry is disrespected, the lineage following the ancestors has been disrespected.
The earth is being
of
disrespected.
American soil built on disrespections. And things like this have happened all over the planet. Correct me if I'm wrong. When the tides turn, it means a reversal of fortune. Meaning reversing a situation. What y'all are seeing is the tides turning. Water is alive, and it is an elemental spirit. And when that element comes through and cleans and washes away things and brings new memory, new remembrance, they said that with all of this happening right now, this is causing the Antarctic glaciers to melt. The memory in that water is coming. Come on now. The remembrance, the restoration of emotional and energetic equilibrium is being restored. The wisdom, what you're seeing in nature is an echo and a response to what is needed to be done. From what's been unlocking inside of me and what this woman talked about in the last video. The keepers, the guardians, the spirits, for a while they've been in dormancy. And guess what our indigenous family used to do around these times to assist with the cleaning? The remembrance. Let me just give you one example, just to broaden your mind on the connection we used to have to this planet. And this is just the surface level stuff that they revealing to us. Our indigenous communities and ancestors held seasonal ceremonies, council meetings to restore the balance, seek protection, communicate with nature spirits, align with the earth and thank the earth, play music, dance with the earth. They understood that changes produced in nature and even people are results of the movements that happen with nature, with the stars, with the planets. They believe that the rivers also believed to help carry the souls of those buried in their ceremony on their next incarnation. This is where we begin reconstruction of the territory. Water is a pure element. Only with water the ancestral spirits can travel. The river carries it in all our information and all our spirituality. So when you see waters overflowing on land, what do you think that means? Is it clicking to you that colonial and Christian forces labeled spiritual practices demonic? They literally did witch hunts, trying to eradicate any practice that has something to do with connecting with the earth.
Voodoo,
so these practices that were trying to help transmute the energy, strengthen the nature, the ley lines, the earth's grid, the harmony with everybody. So as I'm observing everything that's happening, these are my thoughts.
All right, YouTube, that's the video for today, man. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Till next time.